Hello everyone, I just wanted to make this really quick video for all you beginner Shopify entrepreneurs out there that might need a little help, as this was something that was on my mind and I decided to do this little quick tutorial video to help as many as you as possible because it gave me a lot of issues and I figure if I make this quick little video, it'll save all you a bunch of time. So we're talking about apps on the Shopify App Store today. There's two kinds of apps. There's apps that are made by Shopify themselves. As you can see here, under the developer, it says Shopify. And then there are third-party apps here where it says the developer doesn't say Shopify. This, in this case, says Looks. It's a third-party app. The App Store, if we Google Shopify App Store and we click Shopify App Store, it'll bring us to the App Store. And this is the full catalog of third-party apps, Shopify apps, and third-party apps all combined. If we Google Shopify App Store, there's a heading here that says Apps by Shopify. This is currently 38 apps long, and every single one of these apps are made and developed by Shopify. This means that if you have any issues with support or refunds or credits, I mean, all of these I'm pretty sure are free if they're made by Shopify, it looks like. But these are all supported by Shopify. I'll show you what I mean. If we go to this app, Shopify Search and Discovery app, it's a way of adding filters to your store to help customers nail down your products. And it's a free app. It's developed by Shopify. If we scroll down to the bottom under support, it only says the support portal. And I'm pretty sure if you click this, it just goes to the Shopify Help Center and maybe talk to a customer support agent. If we use our Looks example and we scroll down to the bottom of the page, in the support menu, we will see send a message to support@looks.io or the support portal, which is the Looks support portal. We can visit the Looks website, the Looks FAQ, and the Looks privacy policy. So there's a big difference between third-party apps and Shopify apps. I'm bringing this to your attention because I had a big issue the other day. So we can look at this paragraph here. It says, Shopify only provides support for apps built by Shopify. That means these 38 apps built by Shopify. Most apps for the Shopify store are built by third-party developers, not by Shopify. This is verified by looking at the developer under the app's page. If you need help with an app or sales support that was built by a third-party developer, meaning the developer here does not say Shopify, contact the developer directly, meaning go to the bottom of this page, look at their support channel, send them a message if you're logged into your Shopify store, or go to their website and send them a message in their support portal on their website. This was very interesting to me and I didn't know this right away, but I've been using Shopify for years now and I work with clients who use Shopify, and this always seems to come up that Shopify doesn't help you with refunds, credits, many issues with third-party apps if the developer does not say Shopify here. So this is super important because, as we know, Shopify apps are mostly free, except maybe a few. Like here's one that says $9 a month. I think that is actually the only one that is not free. Free to install. And a lot of these apps are actually extremely good. It's funny because Shopify apps, no matter which one you click, will never have like a 5-star rating. I mean, 4.4, that's extremely high. Shopify Inbox, if you're not using Shopify Inbox, you should. It's a free app. It's a way of providing customer service like live chats, emails. You can even see if a customer is contacting you, what they have in their shopping cart, and if they're live right now. It's extremely useful. It's like if you log onto a website and you see the little chat icon in the bottom right and pops up like, hey, like, how can I help you today? What's your question? You can add here. That's Shopify Inbox. Free app by Shopify. Extremely useful. Shopify Email, extremely useful. Email automations all in one. Shopify Search and Discovery, adding filters to your products to help your customers. The Shop Channel is an online marketplace where you can add your products that are on your store onto the Shop Channel for more listings. Point of sale is obviously if you have like a POS system at an in-person store, you can use that. Geolocation is an app. If you're selling in multiple countries, it will auto-detect your country and change the currency to the local currency to help your customers check out. Product reviews, pretty straightforward. Shopify Forms is a really good app that I also use. Like if you ever go onto a website and it greets you with, hi, let's be friends. Here's 20% off. Input your email here and subscribe to our blog post subscription. That's essentially what Shopify Forms is. Very free as well. Order printer, for your invoices, your printing labels, of course. Planet Carbon Neutral, that's like a little plugin that's at your checkout. It will say carbon neutral shipping options with a little informative heading for carbon neutral incentives that you offer with your store. So, I mean, there's a lot of these apps that I personally use, like Fraud Filter is another one, actually. Fraud Filter, it creates custom filters to help prevent fraud. So, if you run a Shopify store long enough, you're going to get like customers that are fraudulent and customers that order something from your site, but are maybe a bot or spam, and it's recommended to not fulfill that order, or there's a high chance that the order will issue a chargeback. So using the Shopify Fraud Filter app, I found, even though it has a really small 2.4 rating, is a good way of just removing these potential fraudulent customers. So these are all Shopify apps. And honestly, there's so many apps that can do a lot of different things. I personally try to stick to these apps, one, because they're free. And if you're just starting out, if you're a beginner and you're watching this video, you need to keep your expenses as small as possible. So, I mean, there's a lot of apps like Shopify Bundles. That's a great revenue producing free app that they just released for their Shopify Summer Edition's new 100 plus feature catalog. I did a whole bunch of videos on that if you want to check out my channel. It's basically a way of combining products into one bundle, so you can offer a bundle instead of individual products, which offers cost savings for your customers and also creates more revenue for you if you buy a bundle. It's a genius little tiny product that's actually relatively new. But the point of this video is, if you are using a third-party app, always be careful of the support options, because if you sign up for an app that is not free or has a free version, but over a certain tier goes to a paid version, or you by mistake buy a very expensive plan and then uninstall the app thinking that will go away, it doesn't a lot of the time. And then to make things even worse, when you try to contact Shopify about this and say, can you just refund me? This was a mistake. This wasn't supposed to happen. They say no. In my experience, they're like, no, you have to contact these people. You have to contact this. So much more headaches are caused by these things. Now, obviously, there's a million amazing apps out there, and I'm not saying never download a third-party app, but just be aware of the process in regards to the App Store with third-party apps that don't say Shopify here and Shopify-developed apps that do say Shopify here. Another important thing to note relatively recently that just came out in the Shopify 2023 Summer Editions is the brand new Built for Shopify badge. So as it says here, the apps with the Built for Shopify badge meets Shopify's highest quality standards for speed, ease of use, and merchant value. I did a whole video on this because this is the most undervalued recent update that I think a lot of people have overlooked. But essentially, if you're looking for the cream of the crop third-party app, look for apps with the Built for Shopify badge. This isn't built by Shopify because the developer does not say Shopify. It's built for Shopify as it excels in speed, ease of use, merchant value. It usually uninstalls cleanly as opposed to installing an app, not liking it, uninstalling it, and then it leaving a bunch of code on your website. Built for Shopify apps is kind of the cream of the crop. And I noticed, even though an app will have very high reviews, like this app is very highly rated, 4.9, 56 reviews. That's not that many reviews, but I've noticed there are some apps with 4.9 reviews, with thousands of reviews that don't have the Built for Shopify app logo, and some apps that are for the same thing, in this case courses, that will have the Shopify Built for Shopify badge with much lower downloads and much lower reviews. So take that as you will, but I was reading into this and I did a whole video on this, like I said, this Built for Shopify app or Built for Shopify badge, and to just lower your headache when it comes to using, installing, uninstalling, and paying for third-party apps. Keep in mind the apps that Shopify supports and are mostly free, apps that Shopify does not support when the developer doesn't say Shopify here, and then the cream of the crop third-party apps with the Built for Shopify logo under their app page on the Shopify App Store. I hope this provides a whole bunch of clarity for all you amazing entrepreneurs. Go out there and do great things, continue learning. If you want to learn even more about the platform and continue to optimize your knowledge of entrepreneurship and e-commerce, consider subscribing to the channel. Consider taking a look at all the other helpful tutorials that I've made. And if you do, I'll see you in the next video.